What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're doing a portrait study of Vincent Van Gogh. For today's lesson we'll begin with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick. Now before we begin I want to remind everyone to subscribe because we're posting new lessons every single week. Let's begin by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. So we'll start from the very top. Just going to lightly work our way down using these short lines. Let's go back up to the top in the center. Draw another line going across from left to right. So we'll start with the left. And we'll just stretch that out towards the right side of our page. Now we're going to use these two lines to create a large circle for the head. Let's start from the center. We're going to move all the way up. I want to mark off the top of our circle right about there. Let's measure that distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Now we want to repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right. Now I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create our circle. So let's start with the top left. And the circle doesn't have to be perfect. We're just using this as a guide to define the size of the skull. Just go back and smooth that out. Now with this portrait we want to turn the head over towards the left. So we want to find the halfway mark between the outside of our circle towards the center. So right here, sketch a line going all the way up towards the top. And we're going to bring that all the way down towards the bottom of our page. Now we want to place the eyes just underneath this center line. So let's start with the one on the left. From this point we're going to step down. Let's curve the eyelid going up and then down towards the outside. And then come down and then up on the inside. Now from the inside corner of the eye, let's angle this up and then in toward the center line. Stretch this all the way across and then down towards the right. Now I want to draw that same shape over on the right side. So from here we're going to go up and pull that down. And then draw on the bottom of the eye. Let's go back to the left side. We're going to draw the bridge of the nose. We're going to angle this down and then out towards the bottom of our circle. From here, angle this down and then in. Angle this up and across towards the right. Now from the outside of the nose, draw a straight line going all the way back up towards the brow. Now I want to tuck the mustache in underneath the nose. Let's start on the left. Just going to angle this down and then out. Straight down. Let's curve the bottom of the mustache, going up the middle, go across, and then down towards the right. Let's curve this up and then in underneath the nose on the right side. In the middle, add a curve for the mouth, coming down and then back up. Now from the outside corner of the left eye, we're going to step out, angle the brow, going up and out towards our circle, come back down and out. Then from here, angle this down and then in behind the top of the mustache. Let's go underneath, draw a straight line coming down towards the chin, go all the way across towards the right. Let's go all the way over towards the right side of our circle and draw an oval for the ear. It's going to come all the way around towards the bottom, then back up. So we're just going to angle the ear going up towards the right. Let's go back to the top of our oval, draw a straight angle line coming down towards the bottom of the mustache. Underneath the earlobe, draw a straight line coming down, angle this down and then in towards the corner of the beard. Let's refine the top of the head. Starting from the outside of the brow, we're just going to angle this up and in, round out the forehead, going up towards the top. Now from here, it's going to curve the hairline, going across, and then bend that up towards the right. Let's come down with an angled line, come down and in, bend this in, and then down towards the ear. Now I want to add some volume to the outside of the hair. Let's start from this point, curve this around and up, go across towards the top. I'm just going to bump out the hair, going out, bend this down towards the side, and then curve this back in on top of the ear. Now from here it's going to block out the neck and shoulders. Let's start underneath the earlobe, draw a straight line coming down the neck, slope the shoulder coming down, then out. Let's go back up to this point, angle this down and then across. Now I'm going to go underneath the chin on the left side, angle the jacket coming down and across, step in, draw another line coming down towards the collar, and then angle this back up and then out. Let's go to the left side of the chin, draw the shoulder coming down and out. Now at this stage, we just captured the proportions and composition of our drawing, so we want to go back and just clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. Now we're going to use this rough sketch as a guide to help us add some more detail and refine the shape. Now I'd like to start with the eyes. We'll start with the one on the left. Just working our way across. We can also add a little bit more detail as we go. So just going to add that eyelid on top of the brow. And at this stage, we're just still roughing this in. We don't need to get too detailed with this. Now we want to pull the iris and pupil towards the right side. So starting from the top, curving this down, and then up. Just lightly blocking the pupil in the center. Now from here, it's going to curve the brow going out and then up, just adding a little bit of shading. Let's work our way across the edge of the nose bridge, going out towards the tip. And then we're going to layer the nostril in behind. And if we need to, we just modify the distance of the eyes. We're just going to pull this in a little bit further. And just working our way out, adding some folds and wrinkles. And from here, just going to lightly shade in the eyebrow. Just working our way around the eye and then down. Add a little bit of texture to the mustache. Going across with vertical lines with a slight curve. Go around the corner of the mouth. And go back and just refine the shape of the head along the outside. Let's add some texture to the beard, a little bit of a curve coming down from the lip. And we're just going to rough this in. We're not going to get too detailed with this, going out towards the side of the jaw. Now I want to go back and add a little bit more shape to the ear, going up towards the earlobe, and just adding those folds along the inside and some rough shading. Just going to roughly shade in the beard, going across the jaw. Go up the sideburn. I'm just going to add some light shadow across the cheeks. So now I'm just going to go back and just clean up our drawing one final time before I add more detail and refine the shape with some shadows. down and start adding some texture to the mustache. So start along the top, just pulling these lines coming down and off to the side. And we'll work our way from the bottom going up and create this nice little highlight in the center of the mustache. We're just going to work our way around the perimeter of the beard, starting from the bottom. And again, just adding these little curves. You can also work from the top coming down. Now we're going to move back up to the top and start refining the edge of the hairline. So we start from the left along the bottom and just pulling this dark shadow going up across the texture of the hair. And as we get over towards the right, we're just going to start to bend this out and then down. And we're going to work our way from the top coming down. So we get this highlight in the center. Now the hair along the back side of the head is going to be a lot darker, so I just want to darken up the contrast. I'm just going to roughly add some detail across the body. And now we're going to move to the side edge of our pencil and add our shadows. So we start on the left side, going across the bottom edge of the brow, and lightly shading the inside of the eyes. And just pulling that shadow in from the right side of the head. I'm just going to pull that shadow in from the left side of the head, going up towards the hairline. And we'll darken up the left side of the face, going in towards the nose, also enhancing that shadow underneath the eyes across the cheeks. Now, as we get near the end, I'm just going to do a few touch-ups and add a little bit more texture, and always be sure to sign my artwork, and that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Vincent Van Gogh. I hope you enjoyed today's portrait study, and if you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. Make sure to smash that like button and leave your requests in the comments below. I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.